Councilman Wright, to all of our esteemed guests and family, everyone that come out tonight. I've heard it, but let me say this. I got a few more years not to be retired. A few more years, a few more months. A few more months and I'll be retired, Rev. You know, I tell it like it is. I like what Mr. Roy Copeland said. I like what the whole panel said. But we're still dancing around the problem of education. I've been on the board 22 years. Two families, the husband and the wife in the house is good. We got an example sitting up there, Mr. Allen, Attorney Copeland. They were able to bring their kids up in the household, decent jobs. My dad had died when I was 13. It's now a couple of family 14. My oldest brother died when he was a baby. Didn't get to know him. Mama died in 2007. But my mama reared the majority of us by herself. In the 60s, all the way to the early 70s. What am I saying? Parents need to be responsible for their kids. If you're going to have a kid, I don't care what we're hearing. The problem is it's not a black and white thing. It's a community, but the home. Until mama be mama, and until daddy be daddy.
Amen.
These kids are getting off the school bus in the afternoon the whole year, Mr. Adams, Pastor Adams, and here's what they're doing. They're coming off that bus, throwing that book down, and running to the streets to the park. How can you pass the test the next morning and not study?
Still recording.
Where's mama? Where are the neighbors? You know what the problem is? You're scared of one another. You're scared to say even good morning to one another. This community, I came here in 1974. Everybody's afraid of one another right now. Blacks scared of blacks. Whites scared of whites.
Aye.
There's no need of us kidding ourselves. Let's call a spade a spade. But the main thing is our kids. We have more kids. We have had more kids this year in the city school system to get in fights. Fights. That's right. It started at home. Teaching at home how to be disciplined. Mr. Allen, I believe you and Mr. Jones has taught me well. You send a disciplined kid to school, and if Mr. Copeland is the teacher, he can teach it or her. But if you send little Mary or little Johnny to school, and you have made them angry because you, the parent, didn't do what they wanted you to do what they want you to do for them, when they come to Mr. Copeland's class, they got that hostility within them. And the least thing Mr. Copeland say, they're going to snatch back at him and everybody else. It's time for us to face the facts, bro, right? Until we can get the home environment right and discipline our kids, the future looks dim. And I agree with you, bro, Pastor. He said it. You start with God in the household. My mama and daddy, when they could, taught us about God at an early age. It stuck with us. It taught us respect. Kids, and even some adults, don't have respect for nobody anymore.